Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope all of you are doing well. So, this is going to be my night two predictions for WrestleMania 41 or WrestleMania Vegas, whatever or however you want to call it. We have 7 matches on this night, so a total of 14 matches for the pay per view. I've already done night one, so if you guys want to check that out, it is on the channel. Um, I have noticed they're trying to kind of blend everything where you have some of the bigger matches and some of the good ones mixed in with some that others really don't care for, so that way you don't have one night better than the other. But then again, it's up to everybody's opinion what night they feel is better. But I feel like it just equals out with the type of matches they have. So we have a triple threat match: Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley, and a triple threat match for the Women's World Championship. Excuse me. I think this is going to be a really good match. Um, excuse me. It's hard to say who's going to win because it seems like they just keep, you know, taking the titles and dropping them, and to me it almost seems like the women's world championship is losing kind of its value, and I don't want to see Rhea Ripley hold it. I mean, we kind of seen it. We need to move on from that. Maybe, hopefully, have her go and face Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. I think that would be uh, cool to see and something just a little fresher. But if I feel like it's gonna really come down to Io Sky and Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair, I don't think she has yet to win the Women's World Championship. Yes, we know she has won the Women's WWE Championship, but though for the World Championship, she hasn't won it. So I feel like this would be the right move to have her win. But then again, I guess Io Sky picking up the victory. But if I'm going with anybody, it's going to be Bianca Belair. I mean, there are a lot of well, I wouldn't say speculations, but there's a lot of theories that Naomi may get involved and cause Bianca to, lose. Um, who knows? But I'm just going on a long stretch here and going with Bianca Belair. Next, we have a Fatal 4-Way for the Intercontinental Championship: Braun Breaker versus Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. This should be a really good match. I think the two that are going to come down the most are Penta and Dominic. But I do feel like this is going to lead into Finn Balor leaving the Judgment Day. I feel like, some of the Judgment Day members are going to turn on Balor. You kind of see it coming. So who really knows? A lot of people are picking Penta for this. A lot of people are picking Dominic, but if I had to choose, I'm going with Dominic. I hate to say it, but I feel like Dominic Mysterio is going to pick up that victory. So next we have AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I think this match is going to be pretty decent, but if I had to choose, it's Logan Paul. I think they're going to try to put Logan Paul over for sure, and I feel like AJ Styles is going to be the one to do it, which is not bad. He's a veteran. Putting younger talent over definitely works, and he's got, a WrestleMania win, so he doesn't necessarily have to have it this year. But yeah, I see Logan Paul winning. They're really trying to push him to be this top star. Next, we have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre. This is going to be a Sin City street fight. Both men have wins at last WrestleMania. McIntyre won the World Heavyweight Championship from Seth, and it was Priest who cashed in his Money in the Bank to become the new World Champion after CM Punk got involved. This is going to be a really good match. I want to say it could end in a no contest. Both men end up, it comes to a draw, so nobody wins or loses. But if I had to really pick, I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre. I feel like this is gonna be like his little, 1 year later redemption arc. So Drew McIntyre for the win on that. We have Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez taking on Lyra Valkyria and a partner to be announced. This is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. As we know, Bayley was attacked. Don't know who it is. Of course, Liv Morgan and Raquel are saying it wasn't them. We all know it is. A lot of people are speculating it could be Becky Lynch, could be somebody on the main roster like Natalia. But I'm going with Becky Lynch returning and then Becky turning on Valkyria, since Seth, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, so go watch night 1 and then come back. So just warning the spoiler here, but as we know, Seth is now a full-blown heel after Heyman turned on both Punk and Reigns, and I feel like it makes sense to have Becky return and then have her turning heel, and then the heel power couple, as I would like to call it, can happen, and we'll see what goes from there. But yeah, I see Becky Lynch returning for sure, but I see Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez retaining those titles. Next, we have Randy Orton versus an opponent to be announced. It's hard to say. There's a lot of speculations on who it can be, but I'm going with the return of Rusev, which everybody's gonna lose their mind. Rusev has signed. I think this makes sense, and Rusev's gonna win. I feel like if it is Rusev, he'll be the winner. But then again, it could be a returning Ilya Dragunov. So it's Ilya, I think, Dragunov. So it's hard to say on who it's gonna be. But if I had to choose, I'm saying Rusev. And then Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. This is going to be a really good match. I think a lot of people think that Cena's going to win. It's possible. I mean, Cody Rhodes, a full year as champion and then drop it. Makes sense. But Cena's retiring, so for Cena to win it, he'd only hold it for, a little long period. So I feel like what they're going to do is have Cena win, and then a rematch between him and Cody will happen, and then Cody will pick up the win, which will allow Cody to be a 2-time WWE champion and allow Cena to break Ric Flair's record as as the 16-time world champion to being a 17-time world champion. So that's kind of where I feel like everything's going. So there you have it. Those are my predictions. To give you guys a quick recap, I have Bianca Belair winning the triple threat to become the new WWE Women's World Champion. I have Dominic Mysterio winning the Fatal 4-Way to become the new Intercontinental Champion. I have Logan Paul picking up a win over AJ Styles. Drew McIntyre picking up the win over Damian Priest. I have Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez retaining their WWE Women's Tag Team championships from Lyra Valkyria and a returning heel turn Becky Lynch. And I see Rusev being the opponent for Orton and getting the victory. And then I see John Cena picking up the victory over Cody Rhodes and becoming a 17-time world champion. And if I didn't mention that was because Cena for my prediction on that, I do apologize. So there you have it. That's the people I believe are going to win for night 2 of WrestleMania 41 or WrestleMania Vegas, whatever you want to call it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know what your predictions are down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. Give this video a like, definitely share, and check out my eBay store, Awesome Things We Love. The link will be down in the description below. But with that being said, I'm Film Talk with Mikey. Till next time, guys, we'll talk films. You guys have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.